Yo, what's good people, it's J Cactus, and in today's video, after many requests, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Jersey drill beat. If you haven't heard of it, Jersey club is a style of music that's popping right now. It's been around for years, but only just recently have mainstream artists like Drake or AJ Tracy started jumping on it. A couple of years ago, I made a few beats with DJ Smalls, who was probably one of the first producers to go viral with Jersey club music. At the time, he was learning UK drill from me, and now I'm learning Jersey drill from him, so it's just sick to see where the sound's heading. The energy in them is just crazy too, so I think this one could turn out mad. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the majority of Jersey drill beats that I've heard have been from samples, so in this video I'm actually going to be using a sample. To be honest, it doesn't seem like there's a specific style of melody that goes with the genre. I've heard dark samples, smooth samples, club samples. I think the main thing is the drum bounce and what you actually do with the melody or sample. For this one I'm going to be using a sample which a lot of you might recognize. I think it could be perfect. It's kind of smooth. But yeah, I want to take that bit and this bit here. Could turn out crazy. It was sampled in the Styles P song I Get High. It's a classic hip hop track, but yeah, I want to see how it sounds with Jersey drill drums. All I'm going to do is start by taking the bit that I want from the sample. So in Edison, I'm just going to grab around 8 bars. And then this bit here. Alright, cool. From there, I'm just going to drag it into the playlist. Then I can set this one to stretch. Now I'm going to bring it back to here because I took around 12 bars. Let's just see if it's in time. Yeah, perfect. Now all I want to do is render this. So I'm just going to consolidate it, and then we've got a clean sample to work with. Now all I've done here is dragged it into Fruity Slicer. I've sliced it by beat. I'm going to bring the attack up a little bit, the decay too, and then let's try pitch it up. That could work. I've also turned the envelope on and brought everything down except for the hold. So when the slices stop, the actual sample is going to stop. I'm going to make a few different chops. I think that's the main thing with these type of beats. It wants to change like every 8 bars. So even this. And you'll see why, because that chop's going to match the kick. I'm just going to turn it up a bit. I'm going to add one EQ just to take out the bass. I'm just going to widen it a bit too. Just add in a tiny bit of chorus too. And then just a bit of plate reverb. And like I said, the main thing with these type of beats is the drum pattern. So I'm going to lay down the kick and see if it works. So for the kick pattern, all you need to do is lay down the first one, skip 3, add another, skip 3, add another. And now you skip 2, and then go back to the first one. And that just repeats like all the way through. It's just like doom, 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 doom. You'll see what I mean. And I don't want the kick having so much high end, so I'm just going to pitch it down a bit. The 808 is actually really simple too. You're just going to follow the kick pattern, and then with some notes you can change them. Or maybe we could spice it up and make some of them slides. Yeah, it sounded crazy. For the hi-hats, I've heard a mix of patterns. I've heard some beats that have more of a drill bounce, and then some which just have every 2 steps. So I don't think there's a set way for these. My advice would be just experiment. So I could start off with every 2 step, maybe add some breaks, and then maybe some effect tricks or something like that. So maybe I could have pauses like here. Just turn it down a bit. Even just something as simple as this. And then maybe even just one of these here. Let's maybe swap that hi-hat. Let's try this ocean one. Yeah, that could work. So that's the main foundation for the beat, but like I said, I want a few different chops. So let's work on the sample again. For this one, I want some parts which don't have vocals, because then I think the transition will be sick. Like this one here. Shorten these. Then I've just copied that over. Try something like this. But the 808 notes are going to change in this one. There we go. Maybe take out some of the kicks too. Alright, so that can be the second chop. Now we just want one more, and I think I just want to play the original sample over the drums. Could even just do this. So then yeah, right at the end. And then it can drop into the chop. Try the hi-hat too. Could use that in one section, definitely. But I think the 808 is gonna have to change once again. So yeah, look at this. So that can copy over, and then I think it comes down at the end. There we go. Alright, I think we got it. Alright, so we've got the main drum bounce and the sample flips down. Now I'm just going to start arranging it, and then at this stage I'm going to start adding a lot more things. So I'm thinking it could start with this beat. Maybe we even bring the bass back for that one. Sounded crazy. But the transition needs to be smoother. Alright, so we'll have like 8 bars of this, then 8 bars of this chop. Maybe keep their hats out. Oh, you know what would be sick if we had this bed squeak. This was in one of the Drake tracks. I'm not going to add the full thing, but you'll see. So maybe just cut the first few out. We'll just filter that out though. I think it needs some kind of vocal one shot too. Just bring these a bit more in time. Okay, I've just found this one shot which just sounds sick. Working in G minor, so I just need to pitch it. I think that sounds hard. Add it again. I'm just gonna keep adding things so I can constantly remove things and then introduce new stuff. Even like this perk here. Maybe even just chop it up. Actually, maybe we just have those bed squeaks in this section. Let's try it in this one. Yeah, I think it fits better here. Okay, and I'm gonna add a clap with some reverb here. I'm gonna make this one unique, reverse this. See how this sounds. Or we could just cut this here. Alright, so maybe that could say the same for there. But then in this section, pace can pick up a bit. Alright, cool. I think I've got it. So I'm going to bring this back. Going to have something different because then it could build up to that. So yeah, it could just start like this. Then maybe the hats can come in. And then we need something different in this one. Maybe this is where the vocals can go. So yeah, that's going to be the key. We're just going to keep adding things. Okay, so this section's sick. Let's move over to this one now. I'm just going to copy that over. I think this bit's cool, but we need to change something here. So maybe I'll take out the kick, the hats, and the squeak. And then in the 808, we're just going to add wave shaper, bring it up a bit. And then we'll just automate that. And maybe for the sample, we could try something different and add like looperator. So we just add in a few things like this. Maybe a tape stop at the end too. But I'll automate it so the tape stop doesn't happen in the first one. Alright, so we're kind of repeating the intro here, and I think at this point I can probably just copy everything across. So the only thing I changed was the vocals. For some reason they were just annoying me, so I swapped them out for this one and then just added one more transition. Alright, so let's have a listen from the beginning. So we just started with the normal sample, but with the same effect chain, and then straight into it. Like I said, we just want to change things all the time. New vocal. Gonna switch up here. So just creating bounce with the perks. Then the new flip. Just those little breaks make a difference as well. Change. This is where we got looperator. And then the vinyl stop. So now we've got like a little break. I guess it could be a bridge. And then back into it again.